Here at the Laguna Praia Hotel, and oh look, another tour bus. I'm shocked. There's a few showers in the area, mainly towards closer to Recife, Jacumã. I'm not concerned about it. My itinerary today would include about a 10-minute walk north to Mercado Público de Tambaú. So the public market has all kinds of interesting stuff, usually produce and clothes and hats and things. I'm gonna wait for there's two artist fair markets. The big one I went to last year was the coolest, a multi-level one. They don't open till 9. That's on my agenda today. And also I'm gonna see what the requirements are to rent a bike. I'd like to, Bessa is one neighborhood I hear a lot about here, and I wanna see it for myself and see what rentals are like. And so walking there is just gonna eat a lot of my day, but biking there is not. It'd be a more efficient way to do it. Beach dogs! All right, well, I got out of there. Hickler is a really nice guy. He wasn't working at the hotel reception yesterday because he was working as a cellular phone store. He's got 3 kids. The oldest one's 21 and has a kid. He doesn't look like a grandfather. The dude's, I don't even think he's 40. But it's pretty cool. Well, that's Bob's Burgers, and that's kind of the landmark where we met for the passage yesterday. We all kind of funneled in there and got behind our respective boats, and today it's going to be about an hour later than what it was yesterday, just because the tides are different. So I was fortunate to grab that early in my stay here versus yesterday. As you get into more Tambaú, there's definitely more of the touristy type shop stores things versus Cabo Branco. Cabo Branco, there seems to be more food options. Here's more kind of shopping options. At night, this place is just absolutely bumping. Now it's closed, of course. There's really nothing open. I mean, it's just not even 7:30 yet. But at night, there's a lot of different little shops and some little small fast food type courts where you can grab a quick snack and thing. Not like meal restaurants. As you get more towards Central, yeah, sure. In fact, I'm going to try and visit Haircut Play Barbeiro down there after the market today. But yeah, this place, this little local art fair, is just crawling with vendors and tourists at night. So this actually is where about I stopped yesterday on my beach walk. Kind of came in from the sidewalk this time. I don't see, I think the pirate ship part 2 is here, though maybe not this early. There's Hotel Tambaú right there, and this is where I was just yesterday. Great shot of Maniera, and then Jardim Oceano, and then after that is Bessa and Cabedelo. It just keeps going and going. This is a little nice part of town. Public market is, I think, down this road here. This part of day in this part of town, about 7:30 in typical Thursday morning. There's a sun salutation along it. There's really not much going on. This is where the fishermen kind of congregate and haul in their catch and then sell it later at some of these restaurants and markets. Then once you kind of move north of this area here, you get into more heavy residential areas and away from more of the tourist heavy spots. I mean, there are hotels, obviously, quite a few of them, but not near the concentration as there is to the south of me in Tambaú and Cabo Branco. That's the artist market. That's where we're going to be later on. They don't open until like 9 o'clock, so we're going to hang on. We got a little more time. And they even say for another day. It doesn't have to be today. We'll see. This is kind of an indoor plaza where they just kind of like upscale but not real fancy little stores and shops. Probably just pay higher rent. I've had this shot of my wallpaper phone for like the last, well, 4 years ago I made this kind of like my screensaver shot with the state flag, the national flag, and the city flag with the sun salutation monument in the background. Maybe I'll update my screenshot again. We'll see. I don't have great light right now, sadly, but I'll try. Quiet day at the market, not much going on. It's a nice morning to come down and do a stroll. You can kind of check out what these food options are a whole lot easier now than at night, because you've got representatives from each of these restaurants trying to sell you the stuff that they cook. So now it's a good time to get kind of a preview of what they've got. Otherwise, you've got people mobbing you and throwing menus in your face and just the general chaos. Anyway, so this is where I was having dinner last night, sitting just inside of here, and watched that fire break out in that van. Almost took the whole thing with it. Everyone in the restaurant was like, "Oh!" But yeah, that's the van that almost caught on fire last night. Kind of crazy. But that was a couple successful missions. Awesome. That was not only the cheapest, but the best and the fastest haircut I've had. I wish that dude was in the U.S. because he was great, understood exactly what I wanted. I gave him a generous tip. He well deserved. I'm going to hit the beach in a little bit, although they're not packing them in quite yet. It's going to be some time before the boats get going as well, and then we'll make it back to the artist fair to grab a few more things. I got to get some football jerseys for you-know-who. It's nice to see some clouds. There's more blue sky, and the clouds probably aren't going to last long, but there's no rain, so that's cool anyway. Man, there is some great food here. I don't remember this many buggies last year. I really don't remember these many buggies last year, but I think the word is out. The word is out, and João Pessoa is no longer the best-kept secret in the Northeast. Took them long enough. Well, that's a sight for sore eyes. Welcome to Igreja de São Francisco. I remember seeing this place 4 years ago. This is João Pessoa's oldest church. I love this place. It wasn't open last night. Isso não foi fechado. Eu não leio lá muito bem, e mais que um beijo muito grande não faria delay bonito, quiçá beijo à luz do dia, mas o trem não improvisa. I got lost in here. I did get lost in here. Can I go out? I think I can go out this way. I think I can. Got more tour people coming in. This is a cool place. It wasn't open when I was here last time, so I'm fortunate that it was. There's my guy right there. I think I lost Jose. I think hopefully he's over here on the left. Otherwise I can walk to Nossa Senhora das Neves. But I think he's over here on the left where we're going to see. He did take my picture. That was nice. I'm going to have to give him a big tip. I kind of got sucked into a tour, but it was great to see inside. Obrigado por sua paciência comigo. Muito obrigado. Muito trans. Alright, this church is so big that I can't even get it in the full frame. This was all under construction when I was here last time. There's a big wall. It looks like they're making good progress on it. That's Central. Another church in front of us, which is usually included on the tours, which you can see a couple groups here right now. This we're not getting in this one. remember this traffic from last year. Nossa. Muita movimentado. Nada para. Well, that was a super efficient use of my time. I got to see exactly what I wanted to see, and I didn't see anything I didn't want to see. Hiring those Uber drivers off the clock, you gotta be careful who you do it with, but it just saves someone such an efficient day. Anyway, let's get the camera straightened out. We're gonna head down there. I'm gonna let my photos upload back up first. Head down to the beach for the next few hours. Oh, looks like they're loading up. The boats are all loading up down. If you look, I'm gonna try and zoom in on post, but yeah, they're prepping. It's time to go. It's a little after 11. I think they were scheduled to go out at 11:45. All right. Oh, some boats are already heading out. That's cool. All right, that's it.
Obrigada, amiga.
Bom dia, bom dia. Looks like I missed the boats. Yeah, looks like I just missed them. Oh, whatever. You know, I think they're going out tomorrow, but they're going to be later tomorrow. They're going to be closer to even 1 tomorrow, but the low tides are going to be even higher. Yes, I did see a little fingernail slip of a moon last night, so the new moon is fading quickly. Well, there's certainly fewer people on Pirate 1 today. There goes Pirate 2, about the same maybe, but yeah, Pirate 1 certainly didn't pack them in as like they did. Most of them are out there already. I didn't count how many, probably about the same, but I just missed it. Maybe I'll head down here tomorrow. I'll grab it a time lapse, that would be pretty cool. Here comes the ice cream man. So way out there is where we were yesterday. Most of those boats I had to zoom in to catch them. Barely see them on the horizon. Mostly white boats with a backdrop of white clouds. But that's where we were yesterday. Piscinas Naturais da Sexta. While I love it, I don't know that anyone would ever say that Cabo Branco is beautiful beach. It's not horrible, but it's utilitarian. It's clean. It's swimmable. It's safe. It checks a lot of boxes in that category. It's no Rio by any stretch. It's not Salvador by any stretch of the imagination, but it is utilitarian, and it gets the basics down really well. In terms of the fundamental things you'd like to see, it does those things very, very well. This is part of the skyline you don't get to see from the beach. Ocean is just right over there, but because you're down a bit, you don't get to see a lot of the rest of the skyline here, and it really is quite impressive. And again, this is just a portion as well. That would be looking east, north, and west. A lot of these buildings you do see. No, you don't. You don't see any of these. You don't really see any of these buildings from the beach. And welcome to the art market, or the craftsmanship market. 2 stories, just next to the public market where we were at looking at produce earlier today. Well, it's a little after 3 and pretty much everyone's open. I think they're open till 6. Last time I was here at about 5 and there was quite a few stores that were closed. They didn't want to wait too awful long. There goes another one. Again, you can do a montage of those things. Never gets old. All right, that was certainly a successful mission at the Mercado de Artesanato, the art market. Found a bunch of stuff there for some folks back home, which is really cool. Avoided the rain today. Had a great day at the beach. Probably a little too much sun, but that's least of my worries. I'm gonna grab a little bit of, see what street food is available, because these kiosks really don't get going quite yet. I noticed last night, just getting there like at 7:30 seemed to be about peak. 6, there's no one there, but around 7:30 things really start cranking up.